Hello everyone, this is Chris with StickerFab, and boy, whew, is it hot. I just got this vehicle and we are doing, oh wow, it's so hot that the lens is fogging up. Alright, hopefully it doesn't do that again, but this is an Acura Integra Type S 2024, and what I've done on this side is install light smoke taillight overlays. So this taillight overlay installation is a little bit more involved than our other ones. You're dealing with a big curve as you come across this middle section, and that's what makes it a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to go through a video of how to install it, some tips and tricks. I'm not really a vinyl installer in the sense that I don't do wraps and stuff like that, but what I specialize in is making preformed templates to make your install a lot easier, and then shooting it in kind of real time and giving you my feedback about any difficulties that I might have had through the process, and just make you guys aware of that. So this installation is possible for a novice person to do as long as you follow the tips and tricks that I am about to give you. Oh yeah, and one thing, while I had your attention, I just want to note that we will only be offering this in our premium line of vinyl. The standard one is great for flat surfaces when used in conjunction with our StickerFab fluid. However, this install will be done with StickerFab fluid, and this material is thicker, it has air egress channels, and it just forms to curves a lot better, makes it a lot easier install for you. Alrighty, so right now it is 95 degrees. Honestly, I like to install this stuff between 75 to 85 degrees. The adhesive works really well in that temperature range, and the vinyl kind of stretches really well in that range. Because it is so darn hot and I have no other option, I am doing this in the shade. I've had the vehicle under the shade for like 10 to 15 minutes. This comes in a $10 pack. You can buy it with this product. It's our StickerFab application fluid. It's really, honestly, better than soapy water. It dries out at a good rate, but initially allows you to move your vinyl around, get that water out, get that air that's trapped under that vinyl out really well. Then we have a Chemical Guys microfiber and a felt tip squeegee. Right now I also have some Chemical Guys speed wipe. I'm going to clean this area down and set up my tripod. That doesn't have any wax on it. Of course, you can use any kind of cleaner with no wax just to get those taillights really nice and clean. You might want to clean this area all around it, all in the paint, just in case when you're laying that vinyl down, it flops around and it touches the paint. You don't want it to get dirty under there. Also, wash your fingertips or wash your entire hands. Alright, like I said, I'm going to clean this area down, make sure we get a clean portion of this microfiber. And I'm going to spray this down with the StickerFab application fluid. It'll be nice and liberal with that. The more the merrier initially. Match up the design with the vinyl you've been sent. This is a huge overlay. Now what I'm going to do, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, I'm going to pull a little of this vinyl back as I'm taking it off. I'm going to spray it. There's only a light breeze right now, but if there was a bigger breeze that might catch the vinyl, it might stick on itself, and we don't want that. With the StickerFab application fluid, it will not. Not initially, at least. So keep it nice and wet. Spray this down again since it's so hot. And actually, I'm going to start around this corner over here. What I want to do is line up the top. We're only going to the top of the red and the bottom of the red. We're not going to the edge of the tail light. I decided this would be the easier install to do, because there is some stretching involved when you're installing this. I'm just going to lay it right there while I get my squeegee. As you can see, the StickerFab application fluid is doing exactly what it should. It allows me to move the vinyl around, no problem. Got sweat dripping in my eyes. So I'm going to make sure that this is laying down exactly where I want it to lay down. That the alignment is correct. I'm getting the proper coverage. That sticker fab application fluid lets me move it around. I'll stay just below that red line on the top. Be easy when you're squeegeeing this out. You don't want stuff to bunch up and kink. There's a very flat area back here. Somehow I managed to get something under the surface here. I'm going to peel it back just a little bit. Like I said, I like to do these vinyl installs kind of in real time and just show you what you might experience. I'm just rubbing it around, trying to find any little dirt that might have gotten stuck under there. Like I said, be really careful. You don't want it to bunch up. This has been on here so long that the application fluid has dried out, so I'm going to respray that. I'm going to slowly push it down. I'm going to use my hand because it'll contour this curve a lot better than that squeegee. I'm kind of pushing through the center of this, trying to get as much down as possible. Because if I can get the center down, I can work on the outsides no problem. I just need to get all of the creases and everything towards the outside. And push through the center. I'm making sure that we're still on track as far as coverage goes, that I'm covering the part of the taillight that I want covered. Because initially I was starting to get a little bit low on this top side, so I want to kind of pull towards that area. Now all of our vinyls are pre-cut. I kind of looked around eBay to see if anyone was doing overlays for the Integra, and it looks like they're making you cut it up. So basically you're stretching vinyl, you're using a bunch of heat to get it over this, stretching it all out, and then you're coming back and cutting it. And that's pretty much what the pros do, like at a tint shop. I'm trying to give you something a lot more easier to do, something that you can accomplish on your own, even as a novice. So I'm pulling this down. And this install now on the second side is going actually a lot better than my first one did. Maybe because that one was in the sun. I was still trying to figure out if my template was right. I didn't know how much stretching there needed to be. But on this other one, I had to stretch it out a lot over here. I would keep on getting creases. And every time I got a crease, I kind of ran over it with my thumb. I kind of felt that point at where it felt like it was going to become a hard crease, and I backed off. And I just stretched the material over the edge. That's what you're doing with vinyl. That's what rappers do with vinyl. They stretch the material over it so that it doesn't bunch up. It doesn't get little creases like that. So we're going to stretch that up. Make sure this all is dried out. No pockets in here. And just over the next few hours, just park it in the sun and make sure that everything is down. If you see something that's up, go over there and push it down. It's not always an install and done type deal. For the next couple of trips that you make, just make sure everything is looking the way it should before it gets dirty. See, there's still probably a little bit of liquid in here. Just keep on pushing it down. Let it stretch out. Clean this area up one last time. Pressure on that. A lot of the time adhesive responds well to heat, and pressure. All right, there we have it. There's the install of the Sticker Fab full, complete taillight overlays on this 2024 Integra Type S. Also fit all 2023 and up Integras as of this filming. There's the dot you see right there, and you'll have that in both sides. So don't worry about that. That's just how the taillight lens is, right there and there. I will park this out in the sun, and this little area that keeps on coming up, the adhesive will get really warm, and then we won't have a problem doing it. That's why I like to do it in certain temperatures, because if it's too cold, that adhesive probably wouldn't bond. So I'll fix that up, park it in the sun, let it dry out, and then we'll be good for years, just like this. So we'll do other overlays on this. We'll do the lower side markers. We'll do that brake lamp up there. We'll do these side markers over here, and then we'll just start doing little accents. Maybe we'll put some red inside there, red inside the back one. There's a Type S, I know, right in the inside. That needs a little vinyl done right below the shifter. But please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already, and hit that bell notification icon for the latest and greatest things we're working on for the 2023 and up Acura Integra. Oops, and I guess I should tell you guys, this is light smoke LX material. So if you're looking at our website, light smoke LX material on this, it's actually darker on the vehicle than I thought it was. We have light smoke and we have dark smoke, which is going to be probably twice as dark as this, giving you that really stealthy blackout. The light kind of shines onto the back of the material and is like almost retransmitted, so you can still see super dark smoke during the day. Just keep that in mind, but this one a little bit lighter.